Good morning. This is Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is David J. Burney.
My name is Brent Apperson.
Good morning, my bohemian friend and neighbor, Brent Apperson.
Novak. Good morning, Dave.
Mind if I just call you Novak?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you bet.
You might be able to be in a Rocky movie.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just want to thank the folks down in Ansley for the students and everybody who put on the Anne Frank display and presentation last night. Wonderful. Thank you so much for putting that on. I think it's a real honor for schools of any size to have a presentation like that. But they did a great job. Students did a great job of narrating and taking you around the tour. And very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good.
You just look different to me since I've been to the Bohemian National Cemetery and saw your name there.
Different.
Apperson Novak. Oh, boy. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in this world.
Was it spelled the same?
Yeah.
The Apperson?
The Apperson part was, but then it had the Novak on the end.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Right next to the Cubs, what do you call it? What do they call those where you put the ashes? Cubs Ashes Place.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I noticed an email that Trish will not be in this morning.
I believe that's
Signs
correct.
of distinction.
Yep.
So she'll be back in a week or so. So that's fine, Trish. Also, we'll be going to Custer Federal State Bank today. They're having an open house.
Oh.
And they're having cookies.
Well, wonderful.
And who knows what else.
Okay.
Might be able to pick up a pen and a cookie. I don't know. They just want to thank you, and some of the loan officers will be out front.
Now, listen, are you going to do the remote?
I think so.
Okay. Now, when you go, listen, if they're giving away pens, fine. But if you just see one laying around, specifically over at the counter where you can fill out deposit slips and things, I don't think those are necessarily to give away. So don't take one of those. Just leave them there, because I think those are to be used.
Haven't you heard?
You know what I mean? What?
Haven't you heard?
Heard about?
If it's on the counter, it's mine.
Oh, yes, okay. All right.
I particularly would like to steal one of Becky's pens.
Oh.
Just to see what her reaction would be, because she's kind of a spunky person.
Yeah.
I think she
You
might.
know what? I think you can. I think you can tell a lot about a person by the pen that they use.
It's possible.
You should do some investigating while you're there.
I'll
just
ask.
Just go into each office. You know, Brad Shin's office, Brad Bell's office, your son's office, Chris Varney, Scott Peterson, Becky, Joe Gary. Just go into all the offices, everyone you can find, and just look at the pens that they are using.
So do you think...
See what you can tell about the person.
So if they're using a fine point, fine point, that could indicate their personality. If they're using a felt pen, that might be something they're more sensitive.
Well, and just the, let's face it, there's fancy pens, I mean, you can tell the pen that someone maybe has spent a little bit of money on. You know what I mean? And then there's just the old-fashioned Bic pen with the cap on it.
Yeah.
The
black or blue one. Or they might be one of those, as I said the other day, a lot of bankers are kind of frugal, very conservative.
Yeah.
I was talking about Jim Scott. He's pretty frugal. Brad Shin seems like a frugal guy to me. Frugal's a compliment in my eyes.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm betting,
Right.
that, say Brad Shin, for instance, his pen probably is one that was a sample pen. that was sent to them in the mail
yeah.
with somebody else's name on it.
There you go.
But it's a high-quality pen.
So he hung on to it.
It's good pen, doesn't have maybe Custer Federal State Bank on it, but it's a very nice pen. He's a frugal guy. He's going to make use of it. Why not use it just because it doesn't have your business name on it?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
You do that. I've done that.
Oh, sure.
We've gotten sample pins, sent here saying, "Hey, how about putting your logo here? This is what it could look like."
I'm not going to do that.
And then if it's a great pen, you keep it, you use it.
You go ahead and keep it, use it. Don't care whether there's the wrong name on it.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not another radio station, I wouldn't do that.
No.
So, like maybe I could take some of these pens that Kim Shipwright gave us, these Bruning pens.
Yeah, there you go. Go slip those in at the counter where you fill out the slips and stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of slip a couple of those in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll slip into Brad Shin's office and leave a Bruning pen on his desk. Merry Christmas.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Yes, let's take a look at the school. Oh, wait a minute. Birthdays. Got to take care of the birthdays.
Birthdays.
Lots of birthdays in the area that we're aware of. Now, there's many more.
Sure.
Dwayne Kinder, celebrating a birthday today. Darren Martin, heads up the city department there. Mm-hmm. He's getting quite old. Tracy Pop.
Oh, yes.
Celebrating her birthday today. Vita Fales.
Yay. Vita Las Vegas.
Kent Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Kent. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kent. And I heard on the Nebraska State Bank ad this morning that Cindy Taylor's retiring.
Yeah.
When they have their open house, it's also kind of a retirement party as well. So watch for that.
Okay.
Scott Peterson, celebrating a birthday today.
You probably see him today.
I'll give him a Bruning pen.
Okay.
Jeremy Province, our neighbor, lives right across the street from you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, he's getting older, too. Barb Bartok, celebrating a birthday today.
Oh, Barb. Yeah.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
You're celebrating your birthdays with Don Johnson.
Oh, Miami Vice.
Yep.
Yeah, Sonny Crockett.
Sonny Crockett, 72 today. Paul Simon is 66.
What?
That's not right. That's incorrect. That's not Simon. It's Paul Simonon, 66. He's the bassist for the English punk band The Clash.
Oh.
My apologies. Okay. Dave Clark of the Dave Clark Five is 82 today. The drummer and manager of the band, British Invasion band that hit it big in America back in the 60s. He's 82 today. One of the best drummers I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. He's great. So those are some of the birthdays that you folks out there are celebrating with your fellow birthday people.
Don Johnson was how old again?
72.
72. Wow. Yep. Don Johnson. He inspired my outfit for my junior prom.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Had the white pants, the white jacket would push the sleeves up, like Sonny Crockett would do on Miami Vice.
Oh, let's see. Here's some Hollywood news for you. Ted Cruz flew a private jet from the UK to L.A. for a cake. Just needed a cake, so he flew his jet 5,500 miles to pick up, 300 cakes from an L.A. bakery and deliver them back to UK where the Mission Impossible 7 is shooting.
Oh.
So he just hopped in his jet and went and got 300 cakes. Little road trip.
Okay.
Air trip.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck says he'd still be drinking if he was married to Jennifer Garner, but...
Well, okay. Well, thanks, Ben.
Letting us know about that. A couple Hollywood notes for you. School lunch menus today.
Yes. Where are mine?
Thedford schools today, it's popcorn, chicken bowl, and dinner roll.
Sandhills Public Schools in Dunning today, Arunza, nacho chips, cheese sauce, and a salad bar at Sandhills.
Honey, I'll be back in a few hours. I'm going to go pick up 300 cakes at L.A.
It's
in
all
my
right.
jet.
I'm flying. It won't take too long.
Cost about $12,000 for fuel to get 300 cakes. They don't must...
Well, it's okay. We'll write it off.
Yeah. they don't make cakes in the UK like they do in L.A.
Yeah.
That seems kind of weird to me. Arnold today, they're having cream chicken on a biscuit.
Broken Bow Middle and High School today, chicken ranch pasta with dinner roll, a corn dog, fresh baked combo sub, or chef salad with roasted flatbread. Your choices of Broken Bow today.
Spaghetti at Sumner Edderville Miller today, and today they are being featured. Let me get this right now. I want to make sure I get them right. Today's Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
And Selma Myrna Kids on KBBN, SEM Kids right here on KBBN today.
All right.
For the kindergartners, the Christmas kids.
Callaway today serving pizza for lunch.
Did I say SEM's having spaghetti?
You did, yes.
Okay, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me just get this straight. Today at Loop City, hamburgers or hot dogs and baked beans.
Sargent Public Schools today, mini pizza, green beans, apple crisp, milk, and a salad bar at Sargent today.
Arcadia, it's Christmas dinner today at Arcadia.
And Selma Myrna, chicken ranch pasta with dinner roll, a corn dog, or a fresh baked turkey and cheese sub. Your choices today at Anselmo Myrna.
You know, I've been thinking about getting the redhead up at the courthouse a Christmas present.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Tell me if this is kind of Scroogey and kind of,
Frugal.
frugal. I'm thinking about giving her some spoiled dill pickles.
What? Spoiled dill pickles? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think that's a little tacky.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, the ones...
Now, a fresh jar of dill pickles, that maybe be all right. I enjoy dill pickles.
I was thinking about the sliced ones for the hamburgers, that are pre-sliced for hamburgers.
Okay.
They're cheaper.
Oh. All right. Well,
want to play the game?
I guess it's the thought that counts. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah. I just looked over and saw, roses are red and so is my head. You can be too if you do this too. And I haven't thrown that away. I want to give her redhead stuff back.
So you're not gonna do it? You're not gonna change the color of your hair?
Well, if I did, I'd get a divorce.
Because I don't want that.
My wife would not be happy with me.
Yeah, don't do that, because then you'd come over and stay with me.
I'd come over for like lunch and supper, maybe hang around, watch some TV with you.
All right.
If I had a divorce.
We're playing the game. That's what we're going to now, right?
I think so.
Okay. It's Christmas time, and there have been a lot of TV specials or Christmas movies that are showing now to help usher in the holiday season. So we're going to ask you some questions about classic ones. The original 1966 animated version, okay, the cartoon of Dr. Seuss's Christmas book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, right? So we're talking about the first one, the first animated one in 66. It's become a classic. I watch it every year. Whether my kids and grandkids are with me or not, I watch it every year. Which actor, known for his horror film roles, provided both the narration for the show and the voice of the Grinch in the 1966 animated version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Your choices are Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney, or Peter Lorre. In the 1966 animated version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which actor known for his horror film roles provided both the narration for this show and the voice of the Grinch? Is it Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney, or Peter Lorre? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801. It's
Marcus
Pig in a
is
Blanket
giving a
Day.
holiday gift to himself?
Yeah, I was a really good boy this year.
Oh, good for you.
I got $50 of Runza gift cards to give to my friends and got a $10 gift card for myself.
Well, sometimes it's better to give and receive.
Right? I made a list, checked it twice.
And the list said Marcus?
List said Marcus.
'Tis the season. Buy $50 of Runza gift cards and get a $10 gift card free. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Sorry, I started that commercial a little quick on you there.
No, that's okay.
Didn't mean to.
That's all right. I kind of went a little extra long compared to what I usually do. So my fault.
What's the answer?
That's Boris Karloff.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yep, Boris Karloff was the one that voiced the Grinch and was kind of the narrator of the 66 animated version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and still does the best version of "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch."
Thank you. I'm typing right now. I learned a lesson, a valuable lesson in Chicago, playing games on the big smart TV screen with your phone.
Oh.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I don't. I don't think I have. We did over Thanksgiving. I played Family Feud with the girls, and you can load the buzzer on your phone for Family Feud. So I did that. But no, I can't say I've really played games on the smart TV.
Well, it's kind of difficult for the couple of reasons. You have to type in answers like you would be texting on your phone, but you look up at the screen. They had I can't remember what it's called, Jackbox games, where it matches up with your phone.
Oh.
And it's interactive, and you can play lots of different games, trivia and all sorts of different things. But I finally told them, I'm not playing any more games where you have to type.
Oh,
because
kind of slowed you down, did it?
To them, it's automatic. Their thumbs are flying around, and they're typing this stuff in. And I'm trying to look at the screen and the phone at the same time, which doesn't work very well with particular glasses.
Yeah.
So when you go with somebody of a younger generation, don't play games where you have to type in the answers.
Okay.
By the way, I did watch Rudolph, the original Rudolph with Burl Ives, the animated one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that one. That's a classic.
I cried.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Felt bad for all the dentists in the country. You know, they kind of made fun of dentists.
Yeah, but the dentist in the end is the hero, though, if I remember correctly.
Well, part of the heroism there, but, you know, they judged him because he wanted to fix teeth rather than be an elf.
Well,
it was bad.
Yeah, that show used to scare me as a kid. The big snow monster.
Yeah,
kind of scared me. Yeah,
but he lost his teeth.
But well,
the dentist pulled him out.
I know, was the hero.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the thing about that movie. It was pretty old. I mean, it's an old animated movie.
Yes.
I think my son, who kind of follows that sort of thing, said it took over 2 years to make that movie because it was, you know, no computer animation.
Right.
So they had to photograph each movement of each character and make a film out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal when you think about it.
Yeah.
But for all you dentists out there, I hope you weren't picked on when you were little like that. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Made me feel bad for dentists all over the world. And Santa was kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, cantankerous in that. He didn't like Rudolph's. He wouldn't, you know, when he saw Rudolph and he could jump really high because he was excited about this girl this doe. He's all excited about this doe. And
what was the name of the hiker guy or whatever? The
mountain guy.
Yeah. Oh man, why can't I think of his name? It's going to drive me crazy. I liked him. His character was awesome.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Cornelius, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was a character. And he was kind of a hero, too.
Oh, yeah.
So we just mentioned that it's a very special birthday today for the drummer of the Dave Clark Five. Here's a little sample of what the Dave Clark Five did back in the 1960s.
Game that they will play while you're on the Christmas stroll, strolling around the area, going to participating businesses. You need to look for Frosty's Pieces on the way. There's pieces of Frosty going to be hidden around town.
Okay.
And so when you're on your Christmas stroll, look for Frosty the Snowman or pieces of him. Every participating business is going to have a piece of Frosty hidden at their store. So before leaving, let the store staff know what you found. They will then sign off on your passport and send you on to the next location. Turn the snowman into the Chamber of Commerce next week and be added to a Chamber Bucks drawing.
All right.
Okay? And here are the participating businesses for you in that Christmas stroll promotion. Again, this is Saturday. It's Chapin's Furniture and Square One Boutique, Sandhills Custom Creations, Triple Blast Boutique, Varney Health Mart, Lily Kate Boutique, Geared for Sports, Ortello Dale, Bo Bootery, Legends, Bonfire Grill, Runza, The Quilt Shack, Lions Appliance, and Gary's Superfoods. That'll be coming up on Saturday, December the 18th.
All right, we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, I don't know for sure what's going to happen. Stay tuned.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
This week through Sunday, gift certificates for 2022 are 10% off at The Secret Garden. That's right. A $100 gift certificate is $90. A $50 gift certificate is $45. That's like free money for yourself or for the gifts you'll be giving next year. December shopping hours are Monday to Friday, 11:30 to 4:30, Saturday, 8:30 to 4:30, and Sunday, 1 to 4. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. The Secret Garden.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
You know what I'd like for Christmas?
What would you like, Dave?
Before the end of the year, I would like to see Blue-Eyed Becky's Blue Eyes.
Oh.
Might have
Okay.
to drive over there and just knock on the door at the store and go in and say, Becky, do you mind if I just look at your blue eyes for a minute?
Oh. Be nice.
Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, golly. So
Yes.
let's talk about Rustic and Red. Now, you were mentioning here earlier that the third Thursday's coming up in Cozad at Rustic and Red, sippin' and shopping, and that is perfect timing to get those Christmas shopping moments in before it's too late.
That is correct. This will be the third Thursday of the month of December, and they always celebrate it with the Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red in Cozad. Sipping will start at 4 o'clock this Thursday, go until 7 tomorrow. But there will be discounts throughout the store all day long as they'll be open from 10 to 7. And you can enjoy some singing in the loft between 5 and 7 tomorrow evening as well. Peace, love, and joy, three things you'll find at Rustic and Red this Christmas season. Their store is beautiful this time of year, so it's worth the trip. They have a lot going on at Rustic and Red. And we always encourage you to follow them on Facebook if you're not already, and stay up to date with all that is happening at Rustic and Red and with the third Thursday details, which they will celebrate with their Sip and Shop tomorrow.
Breakfast Show. Sargent has a lot going on for Christmas. They've been really working hard to get people out and about in Sargent to do some shopping this holiday season, and they're not done yet. Take a listen.
This holiday season, the place to be is Sargent. 6 weeks of Jolly Jingle savings are underway. Don't miss out. Make sure you check out the Sargent Chamber of Commerce Facebook page to keep up with what businesses are doing for their open houses each week. Even better, head to Sargent yourself and use those Jolly Jingle coupon books and enter to win a prize of Chamber Bucks. The grand prize is 250 Chamber Bucks. Jingle your way to Sargent for Jolly Jingle savings going on right now.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A vigil in Kentucky for the 77 lives lost in last Friday's tornadoes. More than 100 people are still unaccounted for, and the cleanup has barely begun in Bowling Green.
I'm 76 years old, and I have never been through nothing in my life like this. Never.
Congress votes to hold former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in contempt for refusing to comply with a subpoena to testify in the January 6th attack. Omicrons account for 15% of all COVID cases in Washington state now. Infectious disease expert Dr. Larry Corey.
I'm very concerned about complacency, and my own intuition says that there's a lot of asymptomatic carriage of Omicron.
There's a high wind watch in effect in the Midwest. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
Extends basically from the Rocky Mountains to Lake Michigan. That's how widespread this wind setup is in the midsection of the country, with wind gusts of 60 or 70 miles an hour.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. A mountain lion was spotted and confirmed in a northeast Nebraska community late Saturday. Sam Wilson, a fur bearer program manager with the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, said that on Sunday the organization confirmed a mountain lion had been in the area. Wilson said that the mountain lion was observed near midnight on Saturday, and their biologist and conservation officer investigated the animal's prints on Sunday. The conservation officer was able to confirm there was a mountain lion due to the animal's tracks in the snow. Wilson said they do not know where the mountain lion traveled after its Norfolk appearance. Young adult mountain lions from western areas travel outside to find their own territories, and they often venture between 3 and 20 miles a day. Wilson asks that if anyone sees the mountain lion, that they use common sense and do not approach the animal. The Nebraska Game and Parks page provides information on steps to take if a mountain lion is spotted. If anyone sees the animal in town, they are asked to call the local police department and Nebraska Game and Parks to notify them of the animal. If the animal is seen outside of town in the wild, Nebraska Game and Parks will take a call to have record of the animal. A 26-year-old Kearney man faces felony terroristic threat charges, and 3 others have been cited for third-degree assault related to an incident in central Nebraska Tuesday morning. Officers with the Kearney Police Department were dispatched to an apartment in the 3400 block of F Avenue in Kearney shortly after 1 a.m. following a report of an adult male making threats with a handgun toward others at the apartment after an argument over personal matters. The suspect was identified as 26-year-old Jesse James Wells of Kearney. Wells was arrested for terroristic threats and use of a weapon to commit a felony. The Kearney-Buffalo County Emergency Services team was activated and later canceled after Wells was in custody. Additionally, 21-year-old Tyler Gleason, 24-year-old Trey Martinez, and 23-year-old Alyssa Miller were each issued citations for third-degree assault for allegedly assaulting Wells just prior. Wells was transported and booked into the Buffalo County Jail and remains in custody.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking the night of the NBA, 3 games on the schedule, highlighted by the Warriors at the Knicks. Golden State star Steph Curry had 22 points, including 5 3-pointers, as he breaks the NBA's all-time record for 3-pointers made in a career, passing the mark held by Ray Allen. Golden State gets the 105-96 win to improve to a league best 23-5. Overtime for the Nets to beat the Raptors 131-129. Kevin Durant a triple-double in the win for Brooklyn, 34 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Suns in overtime beat the Trailblazers 111-107. DeAndre Ayton 20 points points, 13 rebounds in the win for Phoenix. Top 25 college basketball, 8 ranked teams in action. One of them lost. That was number 6 Alabama falling at Memphis 92-78. Wins for number 2 Duke, number 13 Auburn, 14th ranked Houston, number 17 Texas, 18th ranked Tennessee, number 19 LSU, and number 25 Texas Tech. NFL news, the LA Chargers took star wide receiver Keenan Allen off the COVID list. He'll be available for Thursday's game as they host the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's your Weatherology forecast. For today, a high wind warning goes into effect. Look for increasing cloud cover with showers developing into the afternoon, high temperatures reaching the mid-60s. We'll have our winds becoming strong, turning to the west at 30 to 45. Then for tonight, any lingering showers ending early on, dropping back into the lower 20s overnight. And for Thursday, mostly sunny skies back in the mid-40s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Ad paid for by CompleteCar.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to the COVID crisis, we are announcing a low-cost extended service plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay nothing for auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay nothing for auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-549-1980. Now. Drivers who are covered by this auto protection will not have to pay for a covered repair bill again. This auto coverage is at an all-time low, much lower than what dealerships are charging. Additionally, drivers who activate this auto coverage today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and free rental car at no additional cost. Call for your free quick quote today. 800-549-1985. 800-549-1985. What do you have to lose? Again, 800-549-1985.
8:07, 34 degrees outside, partly cloudy, winds out of the south right now, 5 and 6 miles per hour. We do expect those to pick up dramatically today, and there's that wind warning going into effect at 9 o'clock this morning until 9 o'clock tonight. We could see gusts of wind up to near 70 miles per hour. Some even say up to 75. I think the eastern end of the state might be a little bit more under the gun than we are, but still, that's a lot of wind to be dealing with out there. So be very, very careful. Batten down the hatches. Want to check your Christmas decor out there and see if maybe you might want to put it in the garage for a little while today. Barometric pressure is at 2950 and falling. Humidity at 76%. High yesterday was 56 with an overnight low of 28. Sunset at 5:10 today. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:58. And we have recorded 800s precipitation so far this month from the snowfall this past weekend. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show, my bohemian neighbor and friend and breakfast show host here on this Wednesday morning. I'll be heading out to Custer Federal in just a little bit and asking questions about their open house and pen usage with the staff.
Okay. All right.
Find out a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
What do you think Brad Bell uses?
Oh, man. You know what? I think he's a fine point
that makes
pen
sense.
Guy.
Yeah.
It's my guess.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
He was using the fine point hard pen.
Because he's like the chief financial officer,
yeah, he's
right?
scratching out the numbers. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say a fine point, but a fancy one.
Yeah, pretty fancy.
You know, I don't think you'll see him with one of those old Bic pens with the cap on it.
Probably not.
No.
I believe Becky will have a felt pen.
Yeah? Yeah.
Trying to think what Paul might have.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know.
Well,
I think Chris Varney. I think Chris just have one of those old Bic pens with the cap on it.
Yeah, I think that's all he'll go with.
Yeah.
Ryan is here from the Garden Center.
That scared me. I didn't know anyone was walking through the door.
It's Ryan from the Garden Center. You know what I think I'll do, Ryan? Let me turn on your microphone. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
I'm going to go down to the bank, Custer Federal Bank, and do some surveying on pen usage. But I got to ask you a personal question. What kind of pen do you prefer? Do you prefer the fine point, regular point, felt? What's your preference?
More of a bold tip.
Bold tip.
Ooh,
I love it.
You look like a bold tip guy. Yeah.
I don't like a fine tip. I
don't either.
I press really hard and it kind of cuts through the paper.
Yeah. I like a little bit of a hard, like when you're writing checks with a carbon. But probably not very many people do that, but I still do that. And it's nice if you have a little bit
Do
of
they still make those checks?
You have to special order them, yeah.
I bet you do. Okay.
So you're the bold. You go with the bold.
Yep.
That makes sense. Makes sense. You guys want to talk about Christmas and stuff? If you do, I'm going to go because I'm kind of feeling like a Scrooge today.
Okay.
Ryan, do you think it's a bad thing if I give the redhead up at the courthouse some spoiled dill pickles?
Can you find some?
Well, I can make some.
He's probably got some in his fridge, just in the back of the fridge.
Oh, I'll take a time out. I'll turn it over to you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to go line up. Do you think I should take the fancy equipment or the small portable equipment? It's kind of like a pen preference. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to guess maybe you'll be walking around the office. I would just take the little phone so you can be mobile.
I know, but I've noticed that banks aren't real crazy about you just moving from room to room for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. You could take the kind of the sports equipment setup and just you could set up right there in the open part of the lobby.
I think it will, because I think, Ryan, it's more impressive when you wear a headset and you look like a sports guy, and then you go, back to you, Brent, that sort of thing. I'm going to go bold with you.
Yeah.
Ryan's going, get out of here.
Yeah, I can see that Ryan's face, like he's talking about leaving. Is he ever?
Leave us alone. I'm going. Thanks, guys.
At Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow, improving the quality of life of our residents is priority number one. We offer a unique assisted living lifestyle home for those suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. When you add that to a safe and nurturing home-like environment, as well as staff that are specially trained in dementia care, providing 24 hours of loving support, you have a family-like atmosphere that makes residents feel right at home. Contact Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow at 872-6387 for more information or stop in for a tour.
It's Cowboy Christmas time at Bo Bootery. Come celebrate with savings on Western boots, hats, and work boots. $25 off adult sizes, $10 off kids sizes. These are your favorite boot brands like Tony Lama, Anderson Bean, Rio, Soleta, Twisted X, and more. Our hats are from American and Outwood, plus kids' boots from Anderson Bean, Smoky Mountain, and Twisted X. It's a Cowboy Christmas sale going on this week at Bo Bootery on the Square in Broken Bow.
Barney Health Mart, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, is excited to welcome you through their doors this holiday season. For your colds, Health Mart Mucus Relief and Mucus Relief DM are $8.99. Don't forget gift shopping, too. They are Christmas Bucks participants, and their shelves have great gift ideas, like toys for kids or Montana Silversmith jewelry for loved ones on your list. Barney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Loop Basin Public Health Department, COVID-19 myth versus fact. Myth number 3, getting the COVID-19 vaccine gives you COVID-19. The vaccine for COVID-19 cannot and will not give you the virus. None of the COVID-19 vaccines authorized in the U.S. contain the live virus that causes COVID. The vaccine teaches our immune systems how to recognize and fight the virus that causes the disease. Therefore, the COVID-19 vaccine cannot make you sick with COVID. To set up a vaccination appointment, please call us at 308-346-5795 or your local pharmacy or participating provider.
All right, 8:14 the time. We're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent in the studio with you now, and we've got Ryan Anderson from the Garden Center with us to talk about, I guess, some kind of last-minute things that you guys have available for folks in regards to gift giving this season.
Yep. We got some candles in last week. Keeper of the Light candles. Really good scents to them. Liz said when she smelled them that she put a couple pounds on. So.
Oh yeah.
A lot of fun. I don't know, scents like maple syrup pancakes.
Oh.
Caramel cream puff.
Oh man, that sounds good.
Yeah, they do smell pretty good. Got about 9 different flavors of those. So, but yeah, they make a nice gift. They're a 34-ounce candle, 155-hour burn time, I think is what it says on them. So, nice thing there. Don't have to give them as a gift. You can keep them as yourself.
Yeah, there you go. Or buy one as a gift, and then like, boy, I love that scent so well, I'm going to get one for myself too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, other things, of course, gift certificates. If you can't figure out, what to get somebody, and they can come in the spring or any time and get a gift certificate. Sun catchers have also been kind of an item that people have came in for. I've had a lot of people come in and say, if so and so comes in, tell them I want,
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's been one of the items that people have wanted. Maybe as sun catchers, and they're really hard to describe. They're the colorful discs out front of the store. There we have more inside too, but there's no on-off switch. There's no battery to them. They just take light and kind of reflect it out to the edge, and it looks like they're glowing. You take the light away from them, and they're dark. They don't glow in the dark. So, but we have a lot of different colors and shapes in those, and there's also they call them like Bouquet of Flowers. Inside there's a set of 3. They're smaller ones. You can maybe put them in a house plant you already have, or just put them in a vase or something. That way they're kind of neat that way. So that's the sun catchers. And then another item that we got in this fall is air plants.
Yeah.
We got in a pretty good selection of air plants. And then the last couple weeks, some different containers have been coming in here and there. I think it was last week we got in some. They look like hands, I guess. Little pots or containers. Hard to describe. One's a peace sign, another one's like the hang loose sign, but they're a container. And then there's one that like folded hands. Plant stuff up in them, or put an air plant in them. Also have another with our terrariums called a plant amp.
Okay.
Tongue tied this morning. It's got a holder for 2 small plants on the side of it, and then there's a spot where you can put your phone down in it if you like to listen to music or a podcast or something like that. It kind of amplifies the sound of your phone. You don't have to plug it in or anything, but just a little holder that you sit your phone in, and it makes your phone louder. So also you can put succulents or air plants or something in the side of that. So
that's pretty neat.
But just a few, I don't know, gift type ideas we have.
Yeah.
Of course, pottery and that sort of stuff. If you're looking to replant something, or get a plant for somebody, you can pick out a container or pot to put it in there. So stocking
stuffers.
Stocking stuffer idea.
You got some of those ideas?
People that garden like garden gloves.
Oh yeah, and you guys have some nice ones.
Yep, and they're a nice stocking stuffer that you can come in and get. There's different sizes, so kind of have an idea what size you need. And, but those make great stocking stuffers for that. So,
yeah.
Yep.
What about, do you still have a few Christmas trees left?
Yep, we do have 5 and 6 foot Fraser fir, and also some 3 to 4 foot there. The 3 to 4 foot comes with a stand. There's a couple really nice ones of those. They're really nice and full. The 5 to 6 look pretty good too. Also have 6 to 7 foot white pine in there. So if you haven't got your tree yet, and still looking for a live tree, stop out, see me, and we'll get you fixed up there. So
yeah,
still had a few people are coming in for those. So
good.
But yep, still got those in the back. Our Christmas greens have kind of dwindled. We have a few arrangements made of those, but moving along. So
yeah, well, it's just amazing to me that we're coming. Well, Christmas is just a few days away now, and then we're coming to the end of the year. I'm sure that as you look back on the year, Ryan, we talk to so many people in business, no matter what business they're in, and obviously we talk about the supply issue. And I'm guessing that this year created some challenges for you, did it not?
Yeah, it's definitely been a different year than what I've seen. This was our fourth year. We'll be going into year 5, which doesn't seem possible already. It just seems like we kind of just started. But yeah, since about, I don't know, June or so, it just seems like supply's been an issue with getting stuff in and whatnot. I know, we do a lot of spring ordering starting in July, and I tell the different places I'll take it when you can send it, and that's we have been getting some stuff in this fall and doing it that way, and just because I want to make sure and have it for next spring.
Sure.
So, but yeah, definitely is an issue, and I hope it kind of works itself out and we can get back to normal. But it's definitely been a challenge to navigate, and I think I mentioned it earlier this year, maybe, or earlier this fall, that we've struggled this fall a little bit with things like that. Not necessarily a COVID issue, but like on our Christmas trees, drought in 2012. We didn't get the trees that we ordered because of drought. It had nothing to do with the pandemic, but
and drought from several years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Those Fraser firs, they say they grow about a foot a year, and so it takes 7-8 years to get a 7 to 8 foot Christmas tree, and they oversold last year because live trees were popular, and so we'll have to see how that works out the next couple years going forward. So but yeah, we appreciate our customers, and having said that, this was our 4th season, and going into year 5 and kind of the end of the year. So we appreciate everybody that's came through and shop local and give us a chance. So
I've seen pictures of this patio furniture that you have gotten in from time to time. Are you still dealing in that? Has that kind of been an issue with supply too, a little bit, or?
Yeah, the material that they make it out of seems to be the big holdup. It's not the builder. The stuff's Amish made out in Indiana, and it just, they're having trouble getting the material to make it with certain colors, whatnot. I'm still dealing in it.
Are you? Okay.
Still take orders. We have some stuff at the store if you want to come try it out, give it a sit. It's definitely comfortable stuff to sit in. It's a little bit different than your straight back chairs that you see a lot of that stuff made out of. Has a little curve, call it comfort seating. We have a pub set out there now. I think I have some swivel gliders and then some folding beach chairs, stuff like that. So comes in a lot of different colors. Like I say, it's super comfortable. It's been really popular. I think we got, 13 or 14 sets in right at the beginning of November that we'd had ordered from people, or for people, the swivel glider sets, and I had a few extra sets, and they didn't last a couple days. You know? So, but yeah, we're still taking orders for that, and I can't say when you'll get it, but I haven't had anything yet that I haven't got. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So if people are looking for a last-minute gift idea, the candles are in. Gift certificates are always a great idea. What are your hours right now as we lead up to Christmas time?
Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, and then Saturdays we're open 10 to 2. So closed on Sunday and Mondays.
Okay. So. All right. Sounds good. Anything else, Ryan, you wanted to answer or throw out there for our audience?
The only thing I think when we're talking about hours is we got the street closed on the east side of us, so you have to come in from the west. So
all right.
Turn by Subway or Orscheln's and find your way down Thelma Street that way. So, but other than that, I think we covered everything.
All right. Sounds good. Well, it's great having you in. Thank you for your business and using us to get the word out, and glad that you had a solid 2021, and we'll look forward to what 2022 has to bring.
Absolutely.
All right. Ryan Anderson of the Garden Center, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Did you know that Off-Broadway in Broken Bow has apartment openings? And did you know that they have 5 different styles of apartments? That means it's easy to find one that fits what you need. Plus, you can move into Off-Broadway almost immediately. If you or a loved one are not sure if senior living is for you, talk to your friends at Off-Broadway and they'll show you the many options you have to choose from. At Off-Broadway, they serve 3 home-cooked meals a day, have numerous daily activities, transportation, and much more. Ask about their specials going on right now at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
If you've been injured or recovering from surgery, your first priority is to treat your problem. At Team Physical Therapy, we will evaluate, treat, and educate you about your specific roadblocks. We offer many therapists to help. Stop by one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, Gothenburg, and Kearney, or call 872-5111. We have great resources online at myteampt.com or call 872-5111 Team Physical Therapy, together empowering able movement.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you.
Lights are up, trees are decorated, carols fill the air, and the giving season is here. Visit Bruning Bank's lobby between 8:30 and 4:30 to check out the giving tree and pick up an ornament with items listed for a family in need via Healing Hearts and Families. Donations are accepted now until December 17th. Bruning Bank would like to express their sincere gratitude for your business and wish you happy holidays and a successful 2022. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
8:28 is the time. Good to have you with us on this Wednesday morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Let's talk about the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Boy, they got a lot of stuff going on, and some of the biggest movies being released are right there at the Fox Theater for you to enjoy this holiday season. Now, if you haven't seen the newest Ghostbusters film, Ghostbusters Afterlife, there's still a couple of more opportunities to catch it at the Fox Theater. Looks like it'll show tonight and tomorrow night, but its last day will be tomorrow. So that's Ghostbusters Afterlife, ending its run soon at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Other movies that are currently showing, West Side Story. They're remaking the musical and bringing it back to the big screen here in 2021, and that is showing now. It's rated PG-13, showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also, one of the new Disney animated films, Encanto, is showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow as well. And as we start to look ahead toward the holiday season and toward Christmas and everything, oh my goodness, they are bringing in some huge blockbusters. The new Spider-Man movie is coming out. It'll be on Friday, the premiere of it at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, Spider-Man No Way Home, rated PG-13, and it will start showing on Friday, run through the weekend, on into next week for sure, at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Encanto will continue to show through the weekend into next week, as will West Side Story. And then another great animated film for the family. Many of you, I'm sure, saw the movie Sing when it came out years ago. Well, they've got the sequel coming out. Sing 2 will premiere at the Fox Theater coming up on Wednesday, December 22nd. So mark that on your calendar. The premiere of Sing 2 on Wednesday, December 22nd at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also, they're going to continue with some of their free Christmas movies. Their next one is coming up on December the 18th, this Saturday. It'll be a free Christmas movie, and they're going to show how the Grinch stole Christmas. Now, I think that this version will be the Jim Carrey live version that they did back in the year 2000, and that'll be showing free at the Fox Theater on December the 18th. It's sponsored by Thomas Livestock Company. Free popcorn sponsored by Culligan of Broken Bow. And showtime for that will be on Saturday at 2 o'clock at the Fox Theater. Also, many, of course, I think all of us know probably that the Nebraska Volleyball team, they're going to be playing in the Final Four coming up on Thursday, and they'll take on Pittsburgh with match time set for 8:30 Thursday night. And they're going to show the game on the big screen at the Fox Theater. So keep that in mind if you want to go watch the Lady Huskers. They'll be showing it on the big screen at the Fox Theater on Thursday evening. Again, match time is set for 8:30. So a lot of things coming up at the Fox Theater. They got the free movie coming up on Saturday at 2 o'clock. Of course, the big blockbusters, Spider-Man No Way Home and Sing 2 coming soon to the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. If you want to check out show times and everything and also take a look at some of the things that will be coming up at the Fox Theater, we encourage you to check out their wonderful website, which is simply watchthefox.com. All right, Dave is getting set up, I believe, at Custer Federal State Bank. We're going to be going there shortly here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, so keep it tuned right here.
We're going to be talking with some of the employees here at Custer Federal State Bank about the open house that's being held today. And so we're going to be covering that here. I'm going to take liberty and stroll through the office here. Hi, Paul.
Morning, Dan.
Do you mind if I check with the girls in the office there?
Be a great first place to start.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Good morning, Mr. Varney.
Morning, Dave. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see
I
you,
like your
too.
beard.
Thanks.
Hi, ladies.
Good morning.
Hi, Becky.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's great.
Just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, Merry Christmas to you too.
Are you having an open house today?
We are. We're got all kinds of cookies, and I think they're getting some coffee, all kinds of good stuff out there. So.
All right. Now, is this a customer?
This is my new trainee for the day.
Oh, you're training.
Yeah. Do you know Maggie?
I know Maggie.
Okay.
We've met.
Oh yeah.
We've exchanged gum.
Yep.
In packages.
Good catch there.
So what are you doing for Christmas?
I don't know. Well, I've got a new grandbaby, you know, that I've got to go spoil him, of course. And
Of
so
course.
hopefully we'll get together with the rest of the family and get to see everybody, and everybody will be healthy. And
Good. That's all that counts.
yes.
So, Maggie, I have to ask. I'm going to ask you first because you seem very friendly. I like it. You're nice. What sort of pen do you use? Now, I'm talking about, do you use the fine pen, the medium, or do you use the felt pen?
You know, good question. Whatever's in the cupboard, I guess.
Oh, you're one of those. We're trying to determine whether personalities match the type of pen. Becky, what do you prefer?
Actually, I kind of just rotate, I guess. Right now I'm at the fine point.
Okay. A lot of fine points around here.
Yes,
A lot
definitely.
of scratching numbers, right?
Yep.
You guys have a great Christmas.
You too, Dave.
And have fun today with the open
Of
house.
course. We hope
All
to
right.
see lots of people.
You know the song Maggie May?
I don't think
Oh, you better check that out. All right, we're going to visit with Paul Burney, my son, and a banker. How you doing, Paul?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm good. Did you sleep good last night?
I slept pretty good.
I did too, but
Probably too good.
I had trouble waking up.
Yes.
I think I was dreaming about the Anne Frank display yesterday.
I don't remember that I dreamt about that, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it?
It was good.
The Ansley schools.
Yeah.
So, open house today.
Open house 10 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Cookies, coffee, tea, water. I think all those things are available.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a chance to kind of visit with some of the staff.
Just a holiday celebration, and invite customers and friends into the bank to celebrate the season, and maybe make introductions to Custer Federal State Bank.
Yeah, and you have pretty stable staff here, but you have a few new people along the way. You have Maggie across the way.
You want to make the rounds?
Let's do.
Okay.
Let's go. Paul Burney's going to give us a tour of the Custer Federal State Bank office personnel and staff.
Joe Gary.
Joe Gary?
Yeah.
Hi,
Let's just go. I'm not invading your space. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. For those who don't know, when they see you, because they see you a lot of times, quite often, because you're up front here.
Yep.
What is your job duties here?
I'm a new accounts representative. I open new accounts, checking, savings, HSAs, IRAs.
So you're
help
pretty
with
busy.
debit cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Troubleshooter.
Yeah.
What's that?
Troubleshooter.
Yeah.
Troubleshooter.
I work with Becky. Becky and I do about the same thing.
Well, she knows all about trouble.
Yeah, she does.
She can't hear us. But
I know.
Joe, have a great Christmas.
You too.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, and please don't check my credit.
I won't. We'll see ya.
Let's see here. Ooh.
Mr. Shin.
Mr. Shin.
Good morning.
Brad, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
So you're having an open house today?
We are.
Looking forward to visiting with your customers, maybe some new folks that want to stop by and meet some of your staff?
Yes, that would be great. Welcome. Welcome to Custer Federal.
Okay. This might be a little off base, but what type of pen do you prefer, Brad? Do you like the fine point, medium point, heavy, or you like the felt pens?
The medium point.
That surprises me. I thought you'd be a fine point guy.
Well, I just always went with a medium.
Stick with what's working.
Why not?
Well, it's been an interesting year, last couple of years. We're all looking forward to maybe a little smoother ride in some areas, but all in all, I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like here in this part of the country, we've fared pretty well.
We've had a good year. We've had challenges, but I've said, you know, the people of this area are resilient. And we got through COVID, we got through market fluctuations and commodity prices, and we really came out of 2021 in pretty good shape.
I think so too.
So that's a great thing. We're proud to be a part of this community.
Well, you've been here, what, 95 years?
Yes.
That's a long time.
Yes.
You don't even look like maybe you're 40 or 50.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what people tell me.
Well, keep up the good work. Thanks a lot for all that you do for the community. And I want to apologize face to face. I've been kind of giving the heads of banks a hard time that they're frugal, but I just want you to know, I think frugal is good.
Well, it's good, but, you know, I put together a pack for you this morning, a Merry Christmas pack for Mr. Bernie and his staff at KCNI KBBN, just to show you a little of the things we can offer, the gifts that keep on giving throughout the year.
Very important one on the top here is a piggy bank, right?
Well, yes.
Well, that's so nice.
Save up for something for Joan. There's a tape measure to remind you always measure up. And there's a bunch of pens. For some reason, I knew you were a connoisseur of pens.
We are.
So,
well, thank you.
There's some pens in there to keep you going. I'd hate to have you use somebody else's pens.
Well, we don't want to do that. Well, that's so nice of you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I take everything I said bad about bankers. I take it back. No.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Glad you came and enjoy the day.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, too. Now I feel really guilty, Paul. Thanks, Brad.
Set this by the door.
Okay. Thanks, Brad.
Chris Varney, he's running.
Oh, Chris Varney. Yeah, he loves to talk on the radio.
He does. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Chris.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What particular type of pen do you like? Fine, medium, the heavy point, or the felt?
Gel ballpoint, blue.
Boy, you know what you want.
Yeah, it's the best there is.
You just like the way it writes?
Yeah.
You ever notice that when you get a pen that doesn't feel comfortable, your writing isn't nearly as good?
My writing's never good, so not much of a difference.
So you're ready to write up some loans in 2022?
Yep, sure am. It's getting to be that time of year for ag guys, and look forward to meeting with folks.
All right. We've got a good Christmas lined up?
Busy one, so I guess that's a good one.
Going to different families and
yep.
Trying to keep you, your wife, your families happy.
Correct.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you, Becky. See you, Maggie. So, we're going into the deep, dark center of Custer Federal
Merry
State
Christmas,
Bank.
David.
Same to you, Brad. How you doing?
Great. And yourself?
Good. So, question, fine point, medium point, heavy point, or felt pens? What do you like?
I have a medium point, which you can see I've sucked down to there's almost no ink left. So
You're almost out.
And I do have my Ronald Reagan autograph pen as well.
Well, is that a true autograph on there, Brad?
You look at it. Look close to it.
That's the real deal. It's the real deal. Are you ready for Christmas?
Sure, you bet.
All right. Open house today. People are going to be coming in. Well, you're kind of in the middle of the bank, honestly. What goes on in this office? What is your duties?
I work on financial reports and do whatever President Shin tells me to do. If President Shin was Batman, and he may be, I'm kind of like Alfred the butler.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Maybe you'll get a autographed pen from President Shin.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd treasure that.
Merry Christmas.
You too.
Everybody here has a good sense of humor. I hope you noticed that.
Oh, Katrina's pretending like she's
Hi,
on the
Katrina.
phone.
She's on the phone.
She's pretending.
Let me just give her a little hug.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
There you go.
Probably just her mom.
No.
She's doing business. Katrina, Coach.
Scott Peterson's birthday today.
I saw that.
He's like 55.
Scott Peterson, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
So this is the 15th of December on your birthday. Do you have any childhood, well, I should say, do you have problems from your childhood for having your birthday so close to Christmas?
I most certainly do, Dave.
What did you do about it as you grew up to become an adult?
Just complain about it and whine about it.
Mary Jo didn't do Christmas in July or something?
No, my birthday always gets lumped in with Christmas, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You just learn to live with it, Dave.
Well, we have one in our family. Oliver Bernie's having his birthday right after Christmas.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Some people do go ahead and have another birthday in July.
You could do a half birthday kind of thing. Have your birthday on a half birthday instead of.
Yeah, true.
But nobody seems to pick up on that idea in my family, I guess.
Well, maybe they will after today.
Maybe they will.
So, what? I think you're mostly in loans, right?
Correct, yeah.
So, you ready for next year?
Yeah.
Good.
I am.
A lot of things coming up.
Yeah.
The other question we're asking everybody, and I know you have pins that you have that everybody uses here, but do you prefer a fine point, medium point, heavy point, or felt pin?
I'm more of a fine point gel pen kind of guy.
What's the difference between gel and regular? Can you?
I'm not sure.
Okay, but it feels good, right?
It says liquid gel ink on it.
Okay, that's how you know.
It writes good. I don't know.
Okay.
That's my preference.
Ready for Christmas?
I suppose so.
Okay. Open house today. You're going to meet some folks?
Yeah. Have some cookies, drink some coffee, meet with some fine folks of Broken Bow.
And Custer County.
And Custer County all around, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Happy
Dave.
birthday.
Thank you.
Scott Peterson's birthday today, so come on in and have a cookie with him. Oh, there's somebody eating a cookie right now.
This is where the Kaylas reside.
This is where
the Kaylas reside here.
The Kaylas?
Kayla and Kayla.
Kayla?
Yeah.
And this Kayla is Kayla White?
Kayla White. Kayla Hauser, both in loan administration and operations.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want to talk to Kayla Hauser? She was
like-
at the Anne Frank Museum, or the Anne Frank display.
What's that?
She took her children to the Anne Frank display.
That's right. Yes. What'd you think of that, Kayla?
I really liked it. Owen, my son, he really enjoys history, and so I thought that was really neat. And I thought it was really neat that the students got to tour around and tell us a little bit about the slides.
I think it's really important to really understand it a little bit further, and that display really got into some of the details that maybe somebody who saw the movie a few years ago or read some different excerpts on it. I agree, it was great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how long you been at the bank here?
I've been here for a few months.
You're probably one of the newbies.
Yep, I'm one of the newbies. Yep.
Okay, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Ready for Christmas?
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, as obvious question, I see the pen that you have here. Do you like fine point, medium point, heavier pens, or the felt?
I need a little bit more fine tip because it gets a little bit messy. My daughter thinks I write in cursive, but really I just write fast. So.
Oh, that's very good. So a little more defined.
Yep.
All right, Kayla. Take
Have
care.
a good day, Dave. Thanks.
Yep. We're really finding out some things, some personal items about people in the bank.
Caitlin's pretending to be on the phone.
Caitlin Peterson is doing business on the phone, and she'd give me the finger like, hold on, I'll get with you in a moment.
That's better than some fingers.
That's better than what, Caitlin, how are you?
This morning, Dave.
You're busy, aren't you?
Oh, so busy this morning.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, good to be busy.
Going to be busy with the open house today?
Yeah, come up and visit with people, come in and get a cookie.
Okay, all right.
Gotta help myself to a couple too.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
You ready for Christmas?
I hope so. I think so.
All the shopping done?
I think so. I don't know. My kid keeps coming up with different things that he will randomly tell me I want a robot, and well, you didn't want that 2 weeks ago.
Well, it's an opportunity to, get that rotation going for gifts, right?
Exactly.
Well, have a great day today.
You too.
I won't bother you. It looks like you're really busy.
Nope, that's okay.
All right, Caitlin.
We gotta find. I think people are hiding.
Okay. So far, the signal is still good. We're deep into the back here of the bank.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, this is the break room.
It is the break room. That's our curve room.
Oh, girls. Introduce yourselves to our audience.
I'm Audra Kerber.
How are you?
Great. Just
Stay here.
making some coffee and hot chocolate.
Okay. And what are you cooking up? Some coffee? You got some cookies. We've got her locked in now. So you have a bunch of cookies here. They look delicious.
They are. They should be. We have all kinds.
Let's get people in the mood here. That's the coffee percolating, folks.
Yeah. Do you need a cookie?
Pardon?
Do you need a cookie?
No, I need to know some personal information about you.
Okay.
Fine point, medium point, heavy point, or felt pins, which you prefer?
Oh, fine point.
Fine? None of fine points around here, Paul.
Yeah, fine detail.
I guess that's why. You can't go yet.
I'm getting hot. Let me out. I don't like this.
Thank you. Well, sorry, Paul.
Audra's party planner.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're putting all this together.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a great day.
Okay. Boy, she didn't really care for that interview, did she?
She pretends
she's
like
right behind us.
Yep, she's acting
You
like she's shy,
shouldn't talk
but
about
not
people
really.
behind your back, especially when they're walking behind you.
Well, I was gonna. Oh, tellers are conducting business, so maybe we should not invade.
Well, I have to talk to Pascal.
Okay, go for it.
And
Jody.
Jody?
Yeah.
Hi, Jody.
Hi, David. How are you?
I want to tell you something.
What?
I enjoy when you are at the window or when I come in to do business.
Yes.
I enjoy your personality.
Well, good. Thank you.
You're fun.
Well, thank you.
And that makes it fun to come here.
Well, of course.
So are you ready for Christmas?
For the most part, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are you going to have some cookies today?
I hope to.
You hope to. Question of the day.
Sure.
Fine point, medium point, heavy point, or felt?
Fine point.
Wow. Thanks, Jody.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
A lot of fine points.
Katrina's not pretending to be
Katrina.
I was not pretending to be on the phone.
You know, that's kind of an old trick. Doesn't
How
work
come
all
we
the
were going
time.
buy, sell? What was that all about?
That is not what I was doing.
Are you
I
ready?
was on the phone with a customer.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Ready for the open house?
I think so.
All right.
I hope so.
Ready for Christmas?
Yes. Yeah, I have some wrapping to do, but
You're close.
yes.
You're close. You're going to get together with several different families.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. That's part of
Christy.
it. Oh, Christy?
Yeah.
Well, I'd save that till last.
My older aunt? Oh, she's younger.
You might want to save that until the end.
I know. Poor gal. She really gets beat up out there.
Does she tell you that?
No. No. She doesn't say much.
Well, she does out there.
I knew that was coming. Thank you.
Merry
Have a Merry
Christmas. You
Christmas.
too.
Home loans today for Christmas, Katrina?
What?
You making home loans for Christmas?
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully.
Home loans for Christmas. Bye, Caleb. Do we get everybody?
Pretty much.
Okay. That was fun.
Yeah. Everybody loved her.
There's President Shin. Thanks for the Christmas presents.
Oh, you're welcome.
Pretty nice. Well, Paul, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming in and giving us a little fanfare for our open house today.
Well, yeah. Let's go over the hours again. You're going to have cookies and coffee starting at what time?
The open house, I mean, it technically begins at 10, but it looks like there's coffee and cookies out already, so anybody that wants to stop in is welcome to, but 10 to 3 was kind of the rough outline for today.
Okay.
So,
Holidays, we probably should talk a little bit about that. Are you guys going to be open on Christmas Eve?
we will be
or-
open until, I believe, noon on Christmas Eve. So,
Noon?
yeah.
Okay. Of
It's
course,
nice to
close.
get everybody's families, you know, at Christmas is Saturday, so it allows a little time for people to travel and get together and spend that those extra hours with the families where they need to be. So
Okay, all right. So are you coming over to our place for Christmas Eve?
I don't know any plans.
Oh, don't say that. Your mother's going into a tailspin.
Are we decorating the tree on Christmas Eve?
Well, of course.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I'll be there.
We got to go get the tree.
Oh, you haven't, you haven't done that yet?
No.
Huh.
We'll hook up the trailer and go get it. Maybe this weekend.
Well, I know if your lights don't work like ours did, you can go to Ace Hardware and get a new set of lights.
At RT, is it RT Ace now?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think they changed the name just a little bit.
Joe's Hardware and Such is what I call it.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. He'll appreciate that.
Yep.
All right, Paul. Talk to you later.
All right.
I'm going to say hello to Donna real quick.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
Did you want to talk one more time?
Yeah, hold on. I didn't catch your name.
so done.
What is your name again?
I don't have a name.
You don't have a name. Okay. I don't know why she's so shy. I wanted to get Donna. I'm going to stick this under here so you can talk. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. You ready for Christmas?
I am.
Good. You got family coming in? You're going to travel?
Now I got some family coming in. A couple of kids coming home with grandkids, so
Good.
that'll be great.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
That'll be fun. Well, I'm right in the middle of accounting money. You want me to take care of that money for you?
No, that's okay. I'll get it. Thanks for offering, though.
Sure. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Donna Hilkemeyer. Okay. Jody, now that we're friends, and I told you how much I enjoy working with you.
Yes.
Do you have any extra cash back there I could get?
I'm sorry, I can't give anything out. Not unless you withdraw it.
Okay. Thanks, Jody.
You're welcome. Thanks for the
Our pleasure. Okay, open house.
You want a cookie before you go?
I'll take a cookie.
Hot chocolate and coffee. I'm told no
hot.
tea, hot chocolate. I looked at like that was the craziest thing anybody ever said. We'd have tea today, but hot coffee, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just for a moment here before we. Brent, are you on the board there?
Yes, I'm right here, Dave.
What if I brought you a cookie? Which one would you like?
Boy, what are my choices? You know what? I'm just a good old-fashioned chocolate chip guy.
Chocolate chip.
Yeah, if you have
Monster.
chocolate chip, I'll take one of those.
Okay.
Oatmeal raisins, macadamia.
You know what?
Snickerdoodle.
What I'm going to do. Just as try to keep peace at the radio station. I'm just going to have one here, and not take any with me out there because I don't want any problems.
That seems like a diplomatic way to handle that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You just take care of you.
I'll just take care of Dave.
Yep, that is, baby.
That's what they kind of love about me out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, come to the open house.
Custer Federal, State Bank. Actually, both locations today. There's an open house at our Kearney branch as well. There's cookies, coffee, and I assume hot chocolate there. So, same hours, 10 to 3 at both locations. We'd love to have people come in and say hello.
All right. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Deb.
We'll send it back to studio.
All right, guys, thank you very much. It's 9 o'clock, so we're going to take a short break. We'll get caught up on some news, and then we've got more guests to visit with as we roll through a Wednesday morning edition of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
Ansley Lumber and Supply would like to thank their amazing customers for their business during this past year. They loved helping you with your projects inside and outside of your home, and they look forward to doing the same in 2022. Shop with them this holiday season. They have tools, muck boots, DeWalt tools, and more. From stocking stuffers to everything you need to build an entire home. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
Care is confusing, period. That's why having a knowledgeable local agent is so important. This is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Are you turning 65 soon and not sure what Medicare plans you need to sign up for or when? Maybe you're over 65 and still employed with questions about your Medicare options when you retire. Or you've had Medicare coverage for years and are wondering if there are changes or more affordable plans available. Give me a call at 836-2201 for an appointment. As your agent, I can answer those questions.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Biden is on his way to Kentucky to meet with survivors and first responders after Friday's devastating spate of tornadoes that killed at least 77 people in the state. Alan Patel's business in Mayfield was decimated.
We don't know right now, actually, like what to feel like. Just don't know what we're going to do.
Indoor mask mandates return in California today as Omicron cases spread. Jody Gourd says unvaccinated people are filling the respiratory ICU she manages in Milwaukee.
The stressful part is there was a way to prevent this. There is a way to prevent this.
Cornell University has closed libraries and gyms because of an Omicron outbreak. Spending slowed down as the holiday shopping season got underway. Retail sales were up just 0.3% in November, a weaker number than economists had expected. Department store sales fell 5.4%. Electronic stores saw a 4.6% decline. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
History made last night at Madison Square Garden.
Wiggins comes across, working on Fournier. Up top to Curry. Quick release and splash! There it is! The best shooter the game has ever seen has cemented his legacy. No one has made more threes than Stephen Curry.
That's right, Steph, with his second of 5 threes in last night's win over the Knicks, 105-96, breaks Ray Allen's career record for three-pointers on the Warriors radio network. Some breaking news out of the NFL. Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski has tested positive for COVID-19. He's vaccinated, so there's still a chance he'll be able to coach Saturday against the Raiders if he returns a pair of negative tests. Cleveland has added 8 more players to the reserve COVID list on Tuesday. And Nevada quarterback Carson Strong has declared for the NFL draft.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, a high wind warning goes into effect. Look for increasing cloud cover with showers developing into the afternoon, high temperatures reaching the mid-60s. We'll have our winds becoming strong, turning to the west at 30 to 45. Then for tonight, any lingering showers ending early on, dropping back into the lower 20s overnight. And for Thursday, mostly sunny skies back in the mid-40s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Hi, everybody. This is Roger Sloan with the Lillian Church of Christ. We used to hear it all the time. If you want to live forever, make Jesus Lord of your life. But I've got news for you. We're all going to live forever. The only question is, where? If you have questions, we have answers. Give us a call, 872-2618, Lillian Church of Christ, where we love to share Jesus.
All right, we're back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. 9:04 is the time. Currently, we have 37 degrees here at our KCNI and KBBN studios. And we have another guest joining us here on the Breakfast Show as we roll through this Wednesday morning together. Jeanette Denson is here with us, representing Custer Care Center. Jeanette, good morning.
Good morning.
Great to have you here.
Thank you. Yes.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
The same to you, and we brought you cookies today.
Bless you.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you very much for that. We appreciate it.
Well, the clients have had a great time making cookies to deliver around. So we thank you for all the things that you've done. So.
Well, thanks. We enjoy working together with you and your staff and promoting all the wonderful things that you do. And I know that there have been times when we've come to visit, whether it's been a remote or just visiting or whatever. And I've always been impressed with the way your staff interacts with your residents and the way the residents are just kind of, anytime I'm there anyway, it's like they're always doing something and just truly enjoying it.
Yeah. And if we don't have something going on, they let us know that too.
Do they?
So.
They tell you that we want to be doing something.
To be doing something. So yeah, they've been doing lots of crafts this season, of course, and a lot of cooking. So yeah, and they enjoy that. So they all gather in the kitchen and take turns stirring or putting in ingredients or whatever. But yeah, they enjoy that. So
and I'm sure they enjoy tasting the fruits of their labor when it's done too, huh?
Right. How many cookies can we eat?
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much for that. We will certainly enjoy those treats. Well, man, I'm guessing this might be the last time we talk to you this year. I don't know, but
and it may be the last time I'm here.
I was kind of wondering about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm ending up the year, I guess, and so Tiffany's taking over as of January 1st, and so I will be not working very much, but there whenever she needs something.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of be the telephone answer on a day or day and a half or whatever. So,
yeah. Well, I know that the Custer Care Center. I mean, I had the fortune of being here when it was first coming together, and I know it's been a real labor of love for you and for other people too.
It has been.
And it has to make you feel really good to look at the center where it is now, and probably, feel really good that you have very quality people to kind of hand the reins over to.
Yeah, I feel so comfortable leaving it and knowing that it's going to continue on, and I don't have to worry about it. So, things are with Loretta is doing the transportation, and she's doing a great job with that. And Terry Sightsinger's taken over the kitchen, and she's doing a great job with that. And so I just feel comfortable knowing that they're going to continue on.
Well, and the amount of services that you offer compared to, say, day one when Custer Care Center opened is just amazing to me at what all you folks do to help people out. You talk about the transportation. I know that's been a real big service for the Custer Care Center, and I'm sure has kept you extremely busy.
Yeah. And, we had our Christmas party for the staff, and the longevity of the staff is amazing. Linda Jesbera has been there for 20 years this year. Dennis Kramer had a 10-year anniversary, and Laura Price will have a 20-year anniversary in January. So the continuing staff, has really made a difference too. You know, and we have some great new ones that we have started with this year, and they've just really stepped up and done a lot of things. So so
and I'm guessing you when you think about it, you guys probably have a lot of staff members when you start to take into account people who drive for you, people who go into other people's homes to help out with that part of the business. Your staff has certainly grown over the years, hasn't it?
Yeah, we have about 45 staff now.
Oh, wow.
So that keeps us on our toes about, who's going to be where.
Yeah.
But, with the home care staff, we have some people that just work part-time in going into homes. And so I think that's a big advantage for us, for people going into homes. Just, if someone wants to come and work for a day, they can do that. And we can find clients for them to go into.
Yeah, great. As a whole, though, it kind of sounds maybe like you're really in a good place, though, staff-wise. Am I okay to say that?
Yes, we will always take new people for home care because we constantly get new clients, and so we're always looking for new home care people. So, transportation wise, I think we're good. So, so that part's great. So
good. All right.
So they probably won't even miss me.
I don't think that's true, Jeanette. No.
Well, they could,
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't think so.
We can all be replaced, I think.
Yeah. What about where do you stand right now as far as people who are, I guess, in a sense, living at the facility? Are there any openings at the moment, or are you full up?
Okay. Yeah, it's full right now, and adult day services. We could use a couple more people for adult day services. So if people want to get out and away, they can leave their family members and come and stay. So, yeah. So,
we do so much talk now about the transportation and going into homes and everything. Maybe something we've forgotten to talk about sometimes is just the fact that you're open during the day, and if a caregiver out there, and we have several who take care of family members or whatever, that maybe need a day off, especially since we're into the holiday season, they need to do a little shopping or something yet, they can bring people for just a few hours at the center, right?
Yeah, and they can come for lunch or even in the evening if they need to go to a meeting or something like that. Adult day services is anything less than 24 hours. So they can come in the evening too if they want to. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, we do have one lady that comes while her daughter works in the evening, and so she comes and stays for a few hours and while her daughter works, so that works out great.
Yeah.
For both of us.
Yeah, good, yes. I'm sure it's always, and I know it is, it's always a festive time of year at the Custer Care Center when we're in the holiday season and everything. So we wish you and your staff and all the residents very Merry Christmas.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Same for you.
Thanks. Was there anything else, Jeanette, that you wanted to mention or visit about?
I don't think so. Just come and visit if you want to. Anybody can stop in anytime and take a tour. And I think we're getting our last bathroom finally finished up. So
good. All right.
That is one of the new things we do have. If someone is in need of a whirlpool, we've put in a whirlpool tub now. And so if somebody needs a bath and are not able to do that in their own home, they can come there and we can help them with a bath.
Yeah.
So if that's something that people want to do. So.
All right, super. Oh man, I had a question hit my brain. I was going to ask you. Now it has left. It has left me. So
it's catching.
If I think of it, I'll just call you up and ask you.
All right. Okay.
Jeanette, thank you so much for coming in and visiting with us. We've so appreciated the relationship that we have with Custer Care Center, and thanks again for coming in.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Jeanette Denson with Custer Care Center, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Whether you're vaccinated or not, it's important to know the symptoms of COVID and its variants. Fever is the leading sign, and only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate with more than 100 clinical studies. Non-contact thermometers have no clinical evidence behind them and cannot be relied on. Be vigilant and seek medical advice at the first sign of fever. Be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 30.
15 minutes past the hour. I think still have a guest or two coming in to visit with us here on the show. And also, we still have coming up the Broken Bow Wrestling Report. Had the opportunity to visit with head wrestling coach Ed Schaaf a little bit earlier. Somebody's knocking on the door. Oh, Dave is... Tony's here. Come on in, fellas. Come on in. It's okay, Dave. Dave, you own the place. You're more than welcome to come in. All right, speaking of guests, joining us, we got Tony from Gary's Superfoods. Dave is back from visiting with our friends at Custer Federal State Bank, and we just keep rolling on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Brett.
Tony, good to see you. How you been?
Good morning, all. This weather roller coaster.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get the roller coaster today.
Oh, boy, howdy.
What is it? Upper 60s at one point today.
69.
And then in about 2 hours in the evening, it's going to drop into the 30s, is what I'm reading. Is that right?
Yes, and winds up to maybe 70 to match the temperature. Isn't that crazy?
You know that? I'm not looking forward to the roller coaster ride home on 92 here.
Oh, yeah. Be careful on that.
Yeah, that's especially on the table up there.
You know, I saw lots and lots of trucks out early this morning trying to where they need to get.
Trying to move it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I drove for many, many years. Ooh.
So you know the drill.
Yeah, I'm puckering just thinking about what this afternoon would bring those boys and girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite the deal. But yeah, this weather roller coaster, I don't know. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't slept well.
Well,
you've been busy, I'm guessing.
Very busy. Very, very busy.
Good.
Yes. We have the store stocked.
Full and ready to go.
Full and ready to go. Of course, we still have our few issues with supply chain, like everything. But they're doing what they can.
Mm-hmm.
And we're setting ourselves up for the future, so we'll have some tidbit information coming shortly. But we're setting ourselves up.
I think
so we will be here.
2022 is going to be exciting for the store.
Very, very much so. We have lots of plans.
Oh, good.
You bet.
All right. So
and we're getting staffing is coming about too. We've been having our issues with that. I think everywhere across every place. It's just amazing. But the people we do have, give them a shout out when you come in. They say, a friendly hello from it really goes a long ways.
Yeah.
You bet.
And you still have, I'm sure you'd love to talk to some more people who want to get rolling here, and after the holidays, get to working after the first of the year or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You bet.
All right.
You bet. Well, hey, I got a few things I want to maybe talk about in store. Okay.
All right, have at it.
We're just going to have at it?
You bet. What's going on? What's for sale?
How about starting in the produce section? Abby just has that amazing, it's compliment after compliment from her. How about 5-pound bags of North Dakota red potatoes or Yukon gold potatoes at 2 for $5? 3-pound bags of grapefruit. Open Aiken clementines or navel oranges, $3.99. 6-ounce packages of raspberries or blueberries, 2 for $6. Okay. Little things. Green onions and cucumbers, 3 for $2. How about green cabbage, 89 cents a pound right now? I got a lot of green cabbage.
Are you a cabbage guy?
I like cabbage.
Do you?
Yeah.
You like cooked?
I like cabbage. Yes.
Okay.
I do. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. I make a nice, I don't know, cheap runza once in a while.
Huh?
Throw those bread sheets down on the bottom of the pan, put you a little seasoned burgers or something, get you some cabbage throw another one on top, bake it up, it's done. Yeah. Huh?
I like
89 cents a pound. Green cabbage.
Okay.
You bet. How about Fuji Granny Smith or Pink Lady apples, $1.69 a pound. Fuji green apples. Wonder what the temperature is in Fiji right now.
I would hesitate to guess.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess. Well, I mean it's going to be awfully warm here for a moment today.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm going to say it would be warmer.
Yeah.
In Fiji.
I think you're right, Brent.
Just going out on a limb.
Well, you sure did.
Oh, in the dairy section down that aisle, we have some Cool Whip. 8-ounce bugs of Cool Whip, 4 for $5 right now. Blue Bonnet spreads are 99 cents. And how about 32-ounce Coffee Mate creamers, 2 for $7. Our family 16-ounce butter quarters, very popular, 2 for $5. You bet. Some other savings throughout the store right now. Campbell's cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup, 5 for $5.
Make a lot of things with that. Yeah.
$1. Absolutely. McCormick gravy mixes, 4 for $5. How about Del Monte canned vegetables, 4 for $5. Swanson broths, gonna need that for cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
you're gonna need it. We got lots of it, 2 for $4. Stovetop stuffing mixes, almost stacked to the ceiling right now, 2 for $4. You bet, absolutely. That meat department, Michael has that.
Is it looking good?
Oh my goodness, guys. Absolutely. It's just amazing what that boy's doing. We got so many ideas coming through that place right now. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $2.89 a pound right now. Fully cooked, boneless prime rib, $12.99.
Man, that's a pretty good price for that.
Not bad.
What for right now, isn't it?
Right now it is.
Yeah.
It's a very good price. Things are kind of coming up a little bit from the last week.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that. I believe last week we might have talked about that choice boneless ribeye.
Mm-hmm.
That has come up a little bit. It's now $15.99 from $12.99 last week.
Mm-hmm.
So it has come up a couple bucks.
Yeah, and I suppose after the holidays, we'll see some of that level off a little bit.
I sure
depending on the
hope
market.
So.
Yeah,
I sure hope so.
Yeah,
we'll hope that. A grade A frozen turkey breast, $1.99 a pound. And Cloverdale Till-Drop boneless hams at $4.99. Open Acres half shank ham, $1.99 a pound, or half butts. We've got those at $1.99 a pound. Pork shoulders. We bought lots of pork shoulder. We have, for some reason, we've got a lot of pork in the market.
Mm-hmm.
The beef is kind of a little strange, but $1.69 a pound for pork shoulder right now.
That's a good buy.
That's a very good buy right now, absolutely. And I tell you what, I haven't seen many ducks. Have you?
I can't say I have, I guess.
I haven't.
Just
I haven't.
flying around.
But I've got my hands on some.
Really?
I did. I tried to find my old duck call this morning. I couldn't find it. I was going to bring it in and make noise and cluck and go crazy. But, that's what happens with you guys when I get tired. I get froggy.
Yeah.
But I did. I got my hands on some Maple Leaf frozen grade A premium duck. They're free roaming. They're grain fed. I've got a few right now at $3.99 a pound.
You know, there's some folks out there who are excited about hearing that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because you just don't, you don't hear about duck being at the meat counter very often in this part of the world.
I think I've got a couple cases available right now, and I may be able to get my hands on some more. We'll find out. So keep your quackers open.
Okay.
I've never had duck.
Never had duck?
And I never have. Don't know why, I guess, but no, I don't think I've ever had duck.
It's a little darker.
Yeah.
Darker
you know
meat.
what? I don't think I've had raised duck. Maybe a mallard or something that you shot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It is a darker.
It is
darker meat,
Mm-hmm.
but grain fed would that's going to be like the dark meat on a turkey. I would think.
I'd guess. So.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
It'd be worth a try.
Yeah.
$3.99
a pound.
Brett, if you would want to go buy one and cook it up, give me a holler. I'll come over and try it with you.
Oh, you bet, neighbor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that would be neighborly of me.
It would be nice. We could
absolutely
sit around and yuck it up with some duck.
Yuck
there
it up
you go.
with a duck. And hey, you can bring a bottle of wine too right now. As we got Barefoot Wines, 2 for $10. You bet. Chi-Chi's mudslides, margaritas, pina coladas, $9.99. How about Bud Light, Coors Light, Coors, Miller Light, 12-ounce, 24-ounce suits at, what was that, $19.29. Don't forget Busch Light 30-packs, always $19.99.
Under $20.
Always.
Yep.
Always. $19.99. Store hours for Christmas Eve. This year we will be at the store 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve for you.
Pretty nice of you to do that.
To 5 p.m.
Yeah.
We will be available.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Closed Christmas Day, of course.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same plan for...
I believe so, for New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You bet. Now, does Custer County and Broken Bow allow fireworks on New Year's Eve?
They did.
I don't think so, unless it... Now, I know when we went into the year 2000, they did, but I don't think so. Do we?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Tony. That's a good question. I guess we better call the police department. But I'll let you guys do that because I'm always a little nervous when I call the police department.
Dave likes to fly below the radar when it comes to those types of things.
Oh, you guys, yes. How about a few more baking specials going on? The Duck and Heinz Classic Cake Mixes are 4 for $5, and you're going to need the frosting. 3 for $5. All-purpose Our Family Flour, $1.89. You bet. Toll House, got to make some cookies.
Yeah, bet. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, got
to
to
relying on people bringing you in cookies, Dave.
Well, yeah, pretty much. We love this time of year.
We're what we call cookie lowlifes. Is what we
Oh,
are.
oh. Well, if you so desire, Nestle morsels are 2 for $5 right now. If you so desire. You know what? Well, let's round it up.
Yeah, you've got a little.
I'm just
you're
tired.
out of gas, and you got the couple weeks. Well, 10 days till Christmas. But it's great that the store is probably stocked as well as it's been for a long time. And just in time
Monday
for the holidays.
was a big day for us. I believe we put close to 1,000 pieces into that store.
Good.
Monday. I'm cooked in a Monday morning.
Yeah. That's a heavy start.
Roasted like a premium duck.
it's good for the customers, though. Now they know, that's on the shelves.
Mm-hmm. So, folks, feel free to come in anytime. We're there, of course, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. now.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Eve, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on, give us a shout.
All
you
right.
bet.
Tony.
All right. David, thank you.
You bet.
Brent, thank you
Yeah,
very
good
much.
to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Right.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, guys.
You
Thank
know-
you very much.
You know what Gary made us feel like this morning? Lucky ducks.
Lucky ducks. There you go.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Tony, thanks for coming in. Today on KBBN Radio, we're going to be featuring the kindergarten class of Anselmo in our Christmas Kids interviews, and here's one of those for you right now.
This interview is brought to you by the Downey Well Company. I'm Emily here in Myrna with Mr. Declan. How are you today?
Good.
You said you were learning about letters and numbers today, right? Are you having fun?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about kindergarten?
Going to play at recess.
Recess. Well, and it's been beautiful weather this week, so it's nice that you get to go outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like to play at recess?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. How fun. Do you got lots of friends in your class that you play with?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good. Well, Declan, what holiday is coming up?
Christmas.
Very good. And what does Christmas mean to you?
Getting presents and having fun.
Presents and having fun. That sounds pretty good to me. What kind of things do you do for fun or to celebrate Christmas? Do you get together with your family?
Mm-hmm.
Who's all in your family?
Uh,
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have one boy.
What's his name?
Aiden.
Aiden. Very good. Do you guys play well together? Do you get along? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, Declan, you mentioned presents. What kind of presents are you hoping to get?
Dinosaur toys and a car.
A car? A real car? Or
No.
a toy car?
A toy car.
Oh, okay. So you mentioned dinosaurs. Which one's your favorite dinosaur?
The T-Rex.
The T-Rex with the short arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it?
A dinosaur Christmas song.
Yeah. Is there a dinosaur Christmas song?
Yeah,
I bet there is. Yeah, there probably is. Combining some of your favorite things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does Santa come to your house?
Yes.
How does he get there?
By the chimney, I think.
The chimney. Does he go down the chimney?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any of his reindeer name?
Mm-mm.
What about the one with the red nose?
Rudolph.
Very good. Very good. Well, Declan, have you ever played in the snow?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you do in the snow?
Make snow angels and do snowball fights.
Are you going to do that if it snows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. So, well, do you and your family have any decorations at your house?
Yes.
What do you have?
The Christmas tree and all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you have a good Christmas.
You too.
Thank you very much, Declan. This interview is brought to you by the Downey Well Company.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
cash. Cold hard cash. And it's okay that you love us. We love you back. But just so you know, we're only in this relationship for the iron. No matter how you get it to us, we love buying that iron, and we know that you love that extra green in your wallets and purses.
Myers Iron Salvage, open Monday through Saturday just west of Broken Bow on Rhino Road.
It's midnight. Banking time. Really? Well, yeah. I just got back from watching my son play the sport he loves 2.5 hours away. My family's asleep, and I have a little bit of quiet. Need to look at and sign our loan renewal? Done. Need to deposit a check? On it. Need to transfer some money to my daughter in college? Taken care of. Nebraska State Bank has the ability to make sure I can do my banking when it fits my schedule. So yeah, midnight is banking time. My banking time.
Nebraska State Bank, Broken Bow, Callaway, Myrna. Member FDIC.
Choose the proven performance of the Roundup Ready Extend crop system, featuring high-yielding Extend Flex soybeans and the exceptional weed control of XtendiMax herbicide with Vapor Grip technology. Elite genetics, triple herbicide tolerance, flexibility that delivers results, backed by 25 years of innovation. That's the Roundup Ready Extend crop system, the system of choice. XtendiMax is a restricted-use pesticide. Always follow stewardship practices, all pesticide label directions, and check with your state pesticide regulatory agency for specific restrictions in your state.
I choose the Roundup Ready Extend crop system because I know they've got my back. Their Spray Early Weed Control Guarantee helps me get the most out of early season applications. If I experience less than commercially acceptable performance, I'm eligible for up to $18 per acre on additional applications. That's a system I can depend on. The Roundup Ready Extend crop system. See program details at sprayearlyguarantee.com.
Guarantee is subject to program restrictions. Always follow pesticide label directions.
All right, Brent and Dave back in the studio here with you. And coming up, before we conclude the show, we'll have the Broken Bow Wrestling Report coming up in just a couple of minutes. Again, had the chance to visit with Broken Bow head wrestling coach Ed Schaaf. It was another great week for the Broken Bow wrestlers, and we'll kind of recap that and take a quick look ahead at what's ahead for them coming up this weekend. All right, I want to let you know about some job opportunities that are available right now. We'll start with some that are through the Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership. They are looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler teacher center specialist. This would be a 40-hour per week year-round position in Broken Bow, offering good starting pay and really good benefits. You must have a valid Nebraska driver's license, a working phone, also must have your Child Development Associate Certificate and an associate or bachelor's degree in early childhood education. You would be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. That's for the Early Head Start Infant Toddler Teacher Center Specialist. Also, they're looking for an infant toddler temporary cook. This is a 40-hour per week position in Broken Bow. You must have a high school diploma or equivalent, and they would prefer someone with prior experience working with food, cleaning, and infants and toddlers. You would be responsible for cleaning classroom, dishes, laundry, etc., and work a minimal time in the classroom with children from ages 6 weeks old up to 3 years. And finally, they're looking for an early childhood center assistant in Broken Bow. This, too, a full-time position. Good starting wage per hour and great benefits, again, with this job as well. Looking for someone with previous experience working with infants and toddlers, must have a high school diploma or equivalent. You would help in the center cooking and cleaning for children ages up to 3 years old and assist the teacher with daily activities and plan activities. Now, for more information on any of these positions, you can contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780, extension is 0, or you can apply online at their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome, Dave.
Did you see the package I brought back?
I did see that you have a package here, yes.
It's a gift sack full of goodies from Custer Federal State Bank from President Shin.
Nice. Now, are you going to share some of these gifts? I mean, is this... I was listening to your remote, and it kind of sounded like President Shin was saying that this was for the staff of KCNI KBBN, but I was just wondering if you looked at it that way or you felt it was a personal gift to you.
Well, I'm going to go through it.
Okay. Take what you want, and then what you don't, you're going to let the rest of us fight over it, or what?
Well,
that sounds like a real giving Christmas attitude.
Well, I just thought I would see what fit, my needs, and then I would leave the rest to you guys.
Oh. Well.
Like this blanket, I'm pretty sure that's going to fit my needs.
Oh, man, that's nice.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Oh, wow. We love blankets at our house.
It's a fold-up.
Yeah.
So
got the Custer Federal State Bank logo on it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Well, that's already spoken for.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
There's a piggy bank.
Oh.
Nice cup here.
Oh, that is
cup.
nice. Yeah. Boy, you really did hit the jackpot.
Another tumbler. Oh, that's a nice stainless
Hey,
steel.
I'd take that. I've been looking for I kind of need one of those, actually.
Cool.
I was looking for one.
Koozies.
Those are nice.
Writing pads.
Yeah, sticky notes. Should give those to Jeff. He enjoys sticky notes.
I'll give him a coin purse.
Oh, there you go.
Well, a coin holder. I shouldn't say purse.
Uh-huh.
That's handy. You could put lots of things in there besides coins even.
Yeah.
I could see putting maybe a jitterbug or a hula popper in there.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my God. There are lots of pins in the bottom. I mean,
really?
20 or 30 Custer Federal pins.
Okay. Now you have a little box that you pulled out. Have you looked inside of that yet? What's that?
I have trouble opening.
I was going to say it. We do have to get the wrestling report in yet, Dave. Can you open the box?
Oh, it's a USB charger.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, wait. All right. What?
Oh, it is a charger. No,
Hey,
it's a speaker.
Oh, hey, that's a nice little thing. Yeah,
Boy,
I'd take that too.
That'll work great in my office.
All right.
There'll be a few things that will be available to the rest of the staff.
Okay. All right.
I'll try to leave a few things.
All right.
Maybe some
thank you.
pens, because there's plenty of pens there.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you, Custer Federal State Bank. That's a very nice little gift bag.
Yes, it is. Very nice.
I'm serious. I would take that stainless steel tumbler or whatever.
I'm sure you would.
Oh, you have more?
Calculator.
What else is it? Oh, a calculator. Hey, looks nice.
Boy, oh boy. I'm going to see if Kristen will send a thank you card immediately on behalf of the staff.
Ah, yeah.
Nebraska Land Hearing Center features Roxanne. Roxanne is a board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. She's taking every precaution to protect you for, when you have your checkups. If you're concerned about COVID, she takes all the necessary precautions there. She also is very careful about visiting with you and understanding what you're hearing and not hearing and doing the testing. So if you're concerned about hearing or missing out on conversations with family gatherings, talk to Roxanne. She is local, dependable, and right here in town. Free hearing evaluation and free office calls, free extended warranties on new hearing aids, and they have discounts available that she brings up off and on through the months, different specials. So talk to her about those. No need to travel to Lincoln or Omaha or even Denver. Roxanne's right here, and she is top of the line, state-of-the-art tech, and she offers state-of-the-art tech as far as the equipment goes, including the rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to worry about replacing. Roxanne will meet any price quoted from other offices in the state of Nebraska. To make an appointment, call 308-384-3852, located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building, 4 doors down from Bow Bootery. The business name is on the glass in the front window. It's called Nebraska Land Hearing Center in downtown Broken Bow on the east side of the square. Couple jobs with the Nebraska Department of Transportation. If you like to drive big trucks, work with a team, and want a lasting career, here's some positions for you. Also, a retirement plan you can count on. So if you like the sounds of that, Nebraska Department of Transportation has a place for you. Check them out at statejobs.nebraska.gov. Become a part of their team that helps build better roads for the future. Positions are available in Ansley, Broken Bow, Big Springs, Gothenburg, North Platte, and Stapleton in the state of Nebraska. They're an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. They also have a opening for a highway maintenance worker in Broken Bow. So for full job descriptions of all these jobs, go online to Sandhills Express to the jobs page. Also, a number to call if you need help with the application is 402-471-2075.
Thank you, Dave. Bow Wrestling reports next.
Today's Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
And again, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Broken Bow Wrestling Report that we bring you on Wednesday mornings during the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, brought to you by Trotter Fertilizer and Duda Plumbing during the wrestling season. And we've got the Broken Bow head wrestling coach, Ed Schaaf, with us at this time. Good to see you again, Coach.
Good to see you.
Another good week for your kids last week. I know Mr. Crowley and I had the opportunity, really the privilege, to be at the Broken Bow Middle School Auditorium this past Thursday when you guys dueled North Platte. Great duel. North Platte, of course, one of the better teams, I think you would say, in Class A. You guys, one of the better teams in Class B. And you matched up really good. Each team won 7 matches of the 14 wrestled on the varsity level. But your guys won 6 of them by fall. And those bonus points were big.
Bonus points are huge.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time, about especially when you get into duels, that we've, you know what, we've got to try to get pins and not get pinned. And that was, you know, we had some JV kids step in for that duel, and you know what, like Will Tessero. Will Tessero is a senior that come out for wrestling, is 113 pounds, and because Wilson Kukul and his brother Victor couldn't make 113, Will stepped in, and Will competed. I mean, he fought his butt off and never got pinned.
Yeah.
And I mean, he ended up giving up, I think, a major. So
he did.
They got 4 instead of 2, or instead of 6. And that's just, I mean, that's kind of what we talk about, that, you know, and we're pinners. I mean, we get kids that you give us the opportunity. Talking to some of the refs after, like, the Bow invite, and they said the one thing we've always said about Broken Bow is they're dangerous, because even if they're out of a match, next thing you know, they'll find a way to get a pin. And we do. I mean, it's I don't know exactly how many pins we have, but yeah. We get a chance to put you on your back, we're going to.
It was great to see Sawyer back on the mat on Thursday and see him wrestle this past week. I know the opening week he was out for you. But speaking of a guy who knows how to put somebody on his back, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Sawyer looked pretty good in his first match, at least to this guy.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's good to see that mullet back out on the mat.
Yes, it is.
I mean, he's tough. And, you know, we're just fortunate because we got 2 tough heavyweights. Then Tyler's tough as well, but Sawyer's good. Sawyer moves well. I mean, he's kind of deceiving because you see him come walking in, and he's got the mullet, and he's a big kid, but boy, I mean, I'll tell you what, he can move his feet. I mean, and that's why, you know, he's good at football, he's good at baseball, he's good at everything, because he can, you know what, he can move for a big dude, and he's tough. He competes.
Yeah, you got a lot of guys on your team that know how to do that, tough, and know how to compete.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate. I mean, they're all good kids, and they're, you know what, they're nice kids, and they're respectful kids, but you step out on the mat and they want to rip your arms off, and they never ever quit. And that's, you know, that's the thing. I really, we've talked about it in the past, but I attribute that to our wrestling room, in that they, you know what, they get put in tough matches all the time in the room. So they're wrestling, and they know that they have to scrap, and they have to, you know, compete in the room if they ever want to get on the mat as far as varsity. So it shows.
Yeah. Kind of to build on that a little bit, we talk about the depth all the time and how you're kind of blessed with that. before we go to the Holdridge invite that you wrestled at on Saturday, I think got to talk a little bit about your JV squad that went to Twin Loop. And I tell you what, there was some good wrestlers at that meet on Friday. And your JV squad placed third as a team. You had a couple of guys win their weight classes. Boy, that just has to excite you as a coach when you see the kids do that at, like I said, a pretty good meet.
Yeah, I mean, and granted, it was a lot of Class D schools, and there was some good wrestlers there, and our kids, I mean, they just. Same thing. They competed. They're not afraid to go over there and wrestle, and it doesn't matter, who you're wrestling. Just put your toe on the line and let's go. And yeah, I mean, and you've got some kids like Wilson. Wilson went over there and won pretty handily. But I mean, he's going to be a varsity wrestler after Christmas once he can get down to 113. But Bryce Chaplin is a kid, the sophomore that, has he wrestled a little bit in junior high, but he's not one of the kids that have been coming up through our club and all this. And he's getting better. And it's a thing that he doesn't want to lose. And I mean, and it doesn't matter if it's in the weight room or if it's in the, in the wrestling room or if it's on the football field or on the baseball field. The kid just, he competes and it's showing. I mean, he just keeps getting better and better. But yeah, I mean, Tyler Thomas was over there. He's another one that he's not necessarily, I mean, he's on our JV squad, but he's not a JV kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
made a state appearance.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's the thing, but that just, we come in there and there was some schools that were like, gee, I mean, at Christmas. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's what it is. We're good and we're deep and we've got a lot of good kids. So yeah, they did well. And the kids that, even kids that are just starting out are seeing, we have some kids that maybe we had some kids that hadn't been on the mat, ever, that were over there and, they're going out there and getting after it. So it's kind of cool to see.
Your varsity competed at Holdridge on Saturday. Good competition there. Lincoln Southwest was there. Yep. Your kids got an opportunity maybe to see some kids that they wouldn't normally see. Right. But you claimed 4 championships. 106 pounds, Chauncey Watson won for you. Watch this kid really develop, I thought, through last year. He seems like a kid that's wrestling with a lot of confidence right now.
He is. And you know what? And it's a thing that Chauncey, he kind of come in last year and kind of found his groove and ended up, doing some good things for us. And then this summer, you know what? He had the opportunity to get on the Nebraska Disney dual team on the developmental squad. So he went down to Florida and wrestled for Nebraska and, put some time in. And he's one that, he told me last year in this summer, he goes, I want to be a big 106-pounder. And so he's cut some weight and he's down there and he's doing it the right way. I mean, he's watching what he's eating, watching what he's drinking and doing everything right. And it's showing. I mean, the kid that he wrestled in the finals, the Phillips kid from Lincoln Southwest, is rated in Class A and is, a tough junior. And Chauncey was down and he just, once again, I hate to harp on it, but he just never quit. And next thing you know, he gets in the third period and ends up in a cradle and puts a kid on his back and gets 3 and wins. I think he won 5-4. I mean, and it's just because he just never quit wrestling. And he's tough. He's expecting. Last year when he missed out because he lost in the semifinals last year and he was pretty upset that he didn't get on the medal stand. He goes, that's not going to happen again, Coach. He goes, I'm going to be on the medal stand. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And he's looking tough.
Yeah. Ashton Schweitzer at 152, Max Denson at 182. Those guys had tough matches in that North Platte duel. They both lost real close matches. I know Max lost in sudden victory, and I think Ashton lost 5-3.
Yep.
At their weight class. They come back. Ashton wins at 152. Max wins at 182. That had to be nice to see the way those kids wrestled at Holdridge.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they come out, and Ashton, you know what? Ashton's finding his groove, and he beat beat some good kids down there at Holdridge, and the same thing with Max. I mean, Max is still young. I mean, everybody looks at Max Denson and like, holy smokes, because he is a big, strong kid. But Max is still just a sophomore.
Yeah.
And you know what? But he's getting better. Holy smokes, he's tough and he wants to compete and he doesn't like to lose. I think at one point, he told his dad, he goes, I should be 10-0. And it's like, well, yeah. I mean, he has those expectations of himself and he pushes himself. So.
Yeah. We talked about Sawyer. He continued a great week. He won at 285.
Yeah, his mom was a bit nervous, I think.
Was she?
Yeah, she didn't know, because he'd had about a week. And she goes, I just didn't know if he was going to be able to, how well he was going to do, because he's, he, probably not in the best of shape. And he ended up beating the number 2 ranked kid in Kansas in the finals. And he's just tough. Yeah. I mean, he got a fresh cut. I mean, the mullet was trimmed up, looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get him to put the lines in there like Brian Bosworth.
Really?
He's got to cut in.
Boy.
I think he needs to put some, some red, white, and some black in there or something, so it really looks like the Boz.
Oh, man. I want a picture of that.
Yeah.
If you get him to do all of that. The Wells boys, Cyrus runner-up at 132, Connor runner-up at 145. Those were tough weight classes.
Well, and that's the thing. You sit there and you're like, okay, they got second. Well, Cyrus had beaten a real good freshman from Minden, beat the number 3 ranked kid in Class A, and then lost in sudden victory to a 2-time state champ from Kansas. I mean, and it was tough. I mean, and he wrestled well. It's just that kid from Kansas, got a pretty slick takedown at the end to beat him. And the same thing with Connor. Connor lost twice on the day because we wrestled down there. We wrestle a pool format. And he lost twice, but he lost twice to the same kid from Lincoln Southwest because he had the Southwest kid in his pool and then come out and they put him into 4-man brackets and he got him in the finals. And the kid's, I think, ranked 2nd or 3rd in Class A. And he wrestled him, kind of got beat up on the first one, but the second match wrestled him tough. And they're tough. They're going to keep doing what they do.
Speaking of the Wells boys, you got another one in your group this year. He's a freshman, Cal, 3rd at 195. Speaking of 3rd, Kiefer Anderson. Boy, he's wrestled tough. He's been up against some tough dudes, and he was 3rd for you at 220. It just seemed like a good team effort again for you.
It was those upper weights. They Cal and Kiefer, and they're battling, and they just you come into those spots, and you're going to see some big athletic kids, and that's kind of what they run into, and it is what it is. They're going to keep getting better, and Kiefer's still. I mean, he's got a losing record right now, but he's still really good. I mean, I think he's on pace to have over 150 wins this year, and I mean, he's tough. It's just he's kind of run into when you see kids like that. You don't see many kids like that. That Genatone kid from North Platte, and like I was telling you off the air, the kid from Columbus Lakeview, he was jacked up. I mean, he was a big old dude and caught Kiefer in a throw, but I mean, he's just had to go against some really good kids. So I expect, both of those guys, they're just gonna keep competing.
Yeah. What's up for you this week before we hit the Christmas break?
We go up to Badger Nation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was Valentine time.
Yeah, it's good. We kind of, last year they kind of went to, with COVID, we had duels and we got put in the middle school gym dueling, and we never got to duel Valentine or get to see Winter and those guys. And now, it's back to the big 2-day tournament. So it's going to be, you're going to get to see Valentine. They're better than what they've been. Last year they got some kids back, got some kids that moved in that are pretty good. Winter, South Dakota is always tough. O'Neill's tough this year. And then you throw in, there's so many teams that you have some other teams that maybe aren't as tough as far as teams, but they have good kids. And so there's good kids at every weight class up there. And so we better have our headgear tightened up and ready to go.
All right.
It's going to be good.
It will be good. We'll talk to you next week then.
Yep.
Right? Right before the break.
That's right.
So best of luck at Valentine, and thanks for taking time to visit with us.
You bet. Appreciate it.
Coach Ed Schaaf joining us on the Bow Wrestling Report, brought to you by Duda Plumbing and Trotter Fertilizer.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
Today's wrestling report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this wrestling report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
It's 9:57, and we'll come back and say goodbye right after this.
GK Wine and Spirits has the holiday time favorites you love and plenty of new options to try. 12-can packs of Bud Light, Busch Light, Coors Light, and Miller Light are $10.98. And 6-packs of Odell Brewing beers are $8.48. Glacial Till Craft Cider 6-packs are $8.98. And get handles of Black Velvet Whiskey or 10 High Bourbon for $16.98. DeKuyper Schnapp 750s are $7.98. GK Wine and Spirits, inside the grocery cart, Broken Bow.
All right, that's going to do it for the show today. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to have live coverage of Nebraska Volleyball for you as the Lady Huskers take on Pittsburgh in the Volleyball Final Four. Their match is scheduled for 8:30 tomorrow night. We'll broadcast it on KBBN 95.3 FM with coverage on the Huskers Radio Network beginning at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Also, the weather, I know all of you have been paying attention to it. It's supposed to dramatically change as we go through the day, so we'll keep you up to date on that on both of our radio stations as information becomes available. That does it for the show today. Thanks for listening, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.